Donald Trump's historic criminal trial gets underway in New York. The former president himself appears to be far less enthralled by the proceedings. Jury selection got underway on Monday in the first-ever criminal trial of a sitting or former president, as he faces 34 felony counts of falsifying business records in a bid to cover up hush money payments to adult film star Stormy Daniels. But, according to some courtroom reporters, Trump appeared to struggle to keep his eyes open, and at one point may have even fallen asleep.
You guys have been, at the Times, have been live blogging this event, and 40 minutes ago you wrote an observation that I was very surprised. Trump appears to be sleeping, his head keeps dropping down, and his mouth goes slack. Tell us about that.
Well, Jake, he appeared to be asleep, and repeatedly his head would fall down. There have been other moments in other trials, like the E.G. Carroll trial, which was around the corner in January, where he appeared very still and seemed as if he might be sleeping, but then he would move. This time, he didn't pay attention to a note that his lawyer, Todd Blanche, passed him. His jaw kept falling on his chest, and his mouth kept going slack. Now, sometimes people do fall asleep during court proceedings, but it's notable given the intensity of this morning and a lot of what was being argued.
Yeah, that's rather surprising.
Trump apparently glared at reporter Maggie Haberman of the New York Times after she wrote that he appeared to be sleeping in court. Per the press room report, after jurors left the courtroom during an afternoon break, Trump stared at Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg, then turned his eyes to the press pool and glared at Haberman for several seconds as he walked out. Haberman has extensively covered Trump as a candidate and during his first term in the White House. She also wrote the 2022 book, Confidence Man: The Making of Donald Trump and the Breaking of America. On MSNBC, Suzanne Craig, investigative reporter for The Times, added that Trump seemed alert during the morning but that everything changed around noon. The report drew a quick reaction from social media, where some ridiculed the former president. Others, however, raised concerns about whether the report should be something of a warning sign about his state of mind ahead of the presidential election in November. Both Trump and President Joe Biden, the presumptive Republican and Democratic presidential nominees, respectively, have fielded questions about their age and cognitive ability as they campaign for president.